Hey guys, thanks for joining the video. There is no live stream this game week, as you're probably aware already. Just thought I'd cut a little video just doing the teams anyway, so you've got that. And kind of kicks off the week. Throughout the rest of the week, I've got videos coming on my kind of strategy and strategy thoughts on all the different kind of regions and topics that we're all kind of chatting about at the moment. So stay tuned to the channel, and I think they'll all be getting dropped like 8 o'clock every night this week is what I've programmed it for, British time. So hey, hope you enjoy that. I'm not going to like cut and splice this video or anything. I'm going to keep it quite stream-esque. So we'll just dive right into it. So the game weeks that we're coming out of, I won Jack Diddley Squat. We won one tier 3 limited. So we're 1 for 1 in the limited division, which is a great start. But otherwise, guys, I felt this game week right across the board. There was just holes everywhere. Random DNPs. The New York game didn't go ahead. The Nice game got abandoned. There was lots of stuff all over the place. Just every team get done by something, or one team, you know, if I did get no DNPs in, it just didn't turn up to a great enough effect. The Asia team almost went, you know, again, look at this. My new reward just came in 11 points off of a tier 3 with Big Marcos Jr. If I'd captained him rather than the substitute Saka, then we would have definitely got across the line. So maybe that's a little nod going forward. Marcos Jr. will be the captain of that team. Champion Euro. Trippier was on the bench. That really screwed us over, to be honest with you. 28 points away from a prize. And this guy coming off the bench versus starting just killed that, you know, so close in the end, which is sore considering all the other greens we got, which is great. Yeah, Cabral on the bench, copy paste. Efra Alvarez didn't do great. And yeah, so a lot of woes this game week. Now, the midweek, actually, I'm taking a little bit of a change of strategy. The fixtures is actually a really dense fixture list, okay? And what I'm going to try and do to combat that this game week is I'm going to actually try and crunch down on the club this week. So what I mean by that is I'm going for stronger teams rather than more teams. So I'm not going D2 this game week, even though I've got the ability to do so. I'm going Global All-Star D3 with this lineup, and I think my strikers are there to be had. Sam Vines will be playing Panathinaikos, or is it Ammonia Nicosia, which is a good game. He played the last one at home. It played the last game away or something, I say, sorry. So I'm expecting him to start at home. And yeah, in Global All-Star D3, I don't mind playing the under-23 goalkeeper, because I've actually got, if I look here, quite a fair amount of goalkeeper availability this game week. More so that I could enter more divisions is kind of the point. I'm looking to crunch down on that. Furuhashi, you know, the Celtic do anything against Alkmaar away, which I expect they probably will get a goal or two. Kyogo's definitely going to be in amongst them. As you can see, I've got Slovic not doing anything. I've got somebody else not doing anything as well, I'm sure, somewhere. Or maybe I've sold a few guys there last couple of days, so maybe I don't actually. So yeah, I'm just not going D2. As you can see, I could definitely get the Vines up. And the Larson, in fact, they've both got good fixtures. Moscow at home to Sochi. With Global All-Star D4, I am just going efficient. That's all I want. Just all these guys to start, knock up their 40s to 50s. That's all I'm after this game week with these guys in particular. It's good seeing little Joe Chima Fujita getting into the team the last couple of games. You know, coming off the bench, started the last match. I'm hoping he starts the next one. And, you know, that could be a nice little thing to add to his honours with the club as he starts to get in his rookie season. He starts getting up and bagging some ETH, so that could be good. Nibble has Shakhtar, Mancini. We'll see what happens. But this is probably one of the teams I'm most excited for this week, is my limited team, you know. So I've got a really good setup with the Maximenko and the Larson. I think the fixture is really good for both of them. Christensen is away to Brøndby, and Schmidt is away to St Johnson, so I think he could definitely do something. And Camavinga, I'm just throwing him in there because it's the first week I've had him. He has been coming off the bench and stuff. Will he play away against Rosenborg? I don't know, because Celtic, when we played Rennes, it was his genuine like rookie season, Camavinga, and he didn't travel to Glasgow as far as I remember. He didn't, and that was in the group stages. So I don't know if that's a thing. Maybe sometimes they just leave their good subs behind for the domestic thing. Who knows? It is 2 seasons on. He isn't a pure rookie anymore, of course. So take that with a pinch of salt, but something to note. I thought I'd throw him in anyway because it's fun. So I'm actually quite excited to see how well that team does. We finished 170th the last game week, as you just seen, and won a card with quite a modest outing, you know. So let's hope for something better this game week. Under 23s, we're going strong in D3, but as you can see, my forward options are limited, and that's kind of what's promoted me to go down a gear, if that makes sense. Oh, that's cool. He's just listed as Darwin now. His next card must be ready, eh? It might just say Darwin on it, that'd be quite cool. But yeah, sorry, who else do we have? Any under 23s that have a match? Data, who actually might play, actually now, but yeah, I'm not got a super. And Ayase Ueda I've put into D4 because I think he's just a bit more likely to play. But Diatta might feature. He played at the weekend, but I think that's a rotation kind of thing. They're trying to keep guys fresh for the away match because they've got an uphill struggle, Monaco. So I expect them to go full strength this game week. So if you had any guys rotated out, watch out. They'll probably be coming back in. Under 23 D4, I'm just picking the big names, you know, that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm hoping Brendan Aaronson's a European player rather than a domestic player because his domestic form since the Austria League's been scored has been shit. And I think Ueda is a bit gambling. Maybe he's been off the bench the last couple of games. Shizuma S-Pulse is a team I would expect him to do well on against, even from the bench. So I think that's why I've elected for him. But that's what we're rolling with for under 23s. We're getting two teams out, the D4 and the D3. And then we're getting out a really strong Champion Asia team. We're putting the super rare midfielders in it. Takuya Okamoto is a reward I won, I'm going to say 2 months ago. He's been constantly on sale at the market for like a crumb of an ether. No one's been paying it. Everyone's been sending me dog shit offers for him. I've just kept him for the sake of keeping him, really. And now this game week, minus Machida, who's in an under 23s lineup, he is my best option for a defender to go in and activate the super rares and get a lineup out here. He has been featuring the DNP recently. He's not like a guaranteed starter, but he's much better than Ryo Takao, and Ominami's been nowhere near the squad, so I'm not taking that gamble. And I say Machida is elsewhere deployed. So Takuya Okamoto has got the chance to become a cult hero at the club within the Asia, you know, kind of demographic. He could kick in there, you know. Isaka and Key could do damage, and Marcus Jr.'s in great form. So, you know, I would really just rather do really well in a region if that's at all possible with this team. And if Okamoto can steer the defence to a podium, because that team could do something, wouldn't that be something, you know? The special weekly, guys, it looks really good, but it's Japanese nationals only. And my goalkeeper for the Asia region is Korean, so I can't get into that, or I might have done that, to be honest. So that's the teams I'm rocking out with this game week, guys. We'll have a quick look at the prize pools to see what I'm really aiming for. On the Global All-Star D3, with there being 1,000 entrants at the moment and up to 80 for rares, top 16 getting supers, I can definitely fancy myself for a top 15 spot with the team I've got. I don't think that's, you know, stretching things too far at all. Under 23 D3, it's 206 entrants, and with my shaky Nunes, now bearing in mind Darwin Nunes has great form for coming off the bench at half-time and at 60 minutes and influencing the match and picking up decisive actions and points. So I do fancy myself top 20, yeah, and if I can get a good part of the top 20, a tier 1 rare is definitely something I would be aiming to be picking up. And otherwise, Champion Asia D3, just under 300 entrants, 34, so better than 10% are picking up something. And you never know, if my guys hit, I wouldn't put it past them. Just need to watch out for old, you know, the 100 gang, you know, that pop out in Asia, the defenders, the midfielders, the 100 guys pop out from everywhere. So we'll see what happens with that. But that's pretty much where I'm at this game week, guys. There's not much to go into because there's no live chat to interact with or whatever. I hope he's had a much better game week than me. I look forward to Trophy Day as being an observer rather than a participant in this game week. I hope it's good to you. I hope the RNG works out in your favour and you pull the best cards available to you in the pool. And with Thursday, I don't know what's going to happen, guys. I won't be streaming. It'll be the day after my wedding. Doubt I'll be making a little video, so probably just watch the @FC Barcelona club page where I drop the little lineups and the little blurbs that I do, if you're interested in the teams I'm putting out or whatever as well. Otherwise, stay tuned to the content for the rest of the week. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have fun, guys. Like, subscribe, share, retweet, all that good stuff. Stay out of trouble, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.